Okay, back to our after picture here, and we have gotten up to this point right here. The next thing that we need to do is within the call, we need to create a simple image h and w variable, and then paste those within. So I'm going to go ahead and go back to the editor and do that right now very quickly. New image create, new h create, new w create, go to my stack. Okay, alright, so I'm going to move this image to the top, so it's at the top of my stack, and then within the call we're going to do a paste within. Okay, so we've got image, and then let's go to the H, and we can click on image and do a paste after, and then we'll come down here. Oh, you know what? I wanted the H there, and I put the W because I didn't move it onto the top of my stack, so I'm just going to cut that. This is what I get for trying to work fast. Okay, let's do the H, take it to the top, click on image, paste after, and then I should just be able to do paste after again because W should have been in the stack. And now we see that we have the image, the H, and the W within the call, just the way we want it. Okay, so next up is to create a render after this when. So let's do that. Alright, so we do a new render create, and we said we wanted that after the when, so I highlight when and say paste after, and that should give us the render. If we go back to our reference here, we're going to say background color white. So you see that we've got background color here. I'm just going to highlight that, and then I'm going to say new. I'm going to type the word white in the simple, and then I'm going to just do a replace. Alright, and then if we contract this, if we go to render and just do a contract to clean it up, we see we have the render background color white, which is exactly what we have here. And we're almost done here. So the remainder of this code here is actually the same as the original template. So if I flip back over, and we see here that we've got this alt at name class, etc. And we're going to need to try to duplicate that. So click on image and just make sure that it's expanded, and we can kind of reference the code here. We see for alt we need to create a new at name, and then we're going to do a replace on that. So let's replace it. It didn't replace. Let's try that again. Replace. Okay, so alt at name. Okay, so the next thing we're going to do here is we're going to go to image, make sure that that's highlighted, and we're going to edit it. And we want to add class. Click on add and title. Click add and update it. Alright, and if we go back to our example here, we see that in this class we need to have this when statement, and in title we need at name. So let's do title first, and we will create a new at name create and replace. We come down here, okay, we're taking care of title, and then what I'm going to do, I'm going to go to this when operator here, and I'm going to copy it. And now you see that what was here is now at the top of the stack. And I should just be able to click on this nil and replace it. And then let's go to image and contract it. And this looks very much like our after, which is good. The next thing I want you to do is I want you to go to your list of templates, and I want you to find the image dot and click on that. And then up here you'll see called by. These are all of the templates that call the image template, and we're going to need to change these so that they're calling our new HS-image template. When you copied the image template to create your own new HS image template, Yahoo should have created a new custom template for each one of the base templates that has your store number as a prefix and then the name of the template without a period at the end. So what we want to do is we figured out that display item was the template that was calling the image.template. So we want to go in and edit your new custom template to call this HS-image template. So let's do that. We'll click on display item, and we see here that it's calling the custom version. And what we're going to do is we're going to click on call, we're going to edit it, and we're going to change what's there to HS-image. Update it, and now we see that display item calls our HS-image template, which should be all we need to do to use our new image display. Okay, so let's test this thing out here. I'm back at the Queen Nefertiti bust page, and we see now that if I click on it, I get a much nicer looking Enlarge item. I can probably customize those borders through the CSS files to look a little bit more like my site, and I think I'll do that. But it looks to me like we managed to get this thing working. I guess that image needs to be enlarged. But there you go. Nice.